Hey guys, Novak here with the Trout Express. Today I was listening to the radio, KNBR 680, the sports leader, and Mark Willard was on, and he was talking about trout fishing, and I thought, what a perfect time to do a video on, to me, the most effective way of trout fishing, and that's bait fishing. Hands down, every single time you'll catch more fish doing this than trolling. Trolling's fun. I've been doing it a lot, but this is more effective. I have about 4 to 5 setups I can show you, and I'll start with the night crawler floated off the bottom. Very simple setup, they're all very similar. And you start with a 1/2 ounce egg sinker, barrel swivel, and a leader. This is all 6-pound line. And on the end of this, you will have a number 6 bait holder. So you got that hook right there, okay? Then what you do, and keep in mind this must be floating the whole time, or else you're not floating, you're not fishing. So I like to thread on a power egg right here, power egg. I like the white ones with the worm. Put that on, just, right here. Then you thread your night crawler on as far up the hook as you can. Bring this egg sinker, or this power egg, back down. So you have your egg, and then you'll have a night crawler here. I don't have one with me, but once you get that on there, you inject it with air using this bad boy. Right here, put it in, puff it up a couple times, and make sure it floats. Put it in the water, check if it's floating. If it's floating, perfect, you're ready to go. Cast that out there as far as you want, let it soak, and I promise you will catch fish. That is option number 1. Another option, same exact setup, same exact thing, but you grab 3 of these guys. For this, I like the fluorescent yellow. I've done very well with that. Folsom Lake, Ice House Reservoir. So you thread them on, just like that. And right here, that's the finished product. I like the fluorescent yellow. I don't have them there in my garage, but this, I'm sure this will work too. Thread it on there, and that will float. No air, nothing. Throw that out there, let it soak. Very effective. So those are probably my 2 go-to when I'm bait fishing. Okay? So, that's 1. 2 options. Can't forget St. Croix rods, the best in the world. And they're cheap. Another one, I've had great days on this as well. I went with my wife one day. We caught 25 trout in about 5 hours on the same exact setup. And that is same thing. So, you have your 3/8 ounce egg sinker, barrel swivel, and then a leader. The leader can be 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, whatever you want. I like to run them long in case there's some rocks, some weeds, anything. I want to get up there. I want the fish to see it. Then it's really important that you have a small hook, a number 10 mosquito hook, because once again, if you're not floating, you're not fishing. Tie that on there at the end of your leader, and I'll actually thread this on here to show you how I do it. Okay. So you grab your mice tail. These are called mice tails, by the way. So you have your mice tail. This color works very well. This is the package. You can go to Walmart and they have every color there. Mice tails, they're very good. Grab it. Maybe go about 3/4 of an inch up from the egg. Grab your thin wire mosquito hook. Just like that. Thread it in. Go just past the head, and then I like to pull it past the eye right there. So all you can see is a little hook poking out. And like I said, this is very effective, and it floats. You use that little hook, this will float. And that is a very good setup right there. especially in the mountains. The mountains, for some reason, it works very well. So that's another option. Those three right there are very effective. I've caught a lot more fish bait fishing than I have trolling. I'm relatively new to trolling. Just wanted to get into it. And if they're not biting trolling, this is what I do. And catch a lot of fish. So, put that one away. Okay. And this next one is also one of my favorite. Old school bobber and a night crawler. Once again, very, very easy to set up. All you do, get your main line, number 6 bait holder, same as the night crawler, same as the power eggs. Tie it onto your line. This one I like a long leader because the worm on this is not floating, it is sinking. So these bobbers work well. You can also get them at Walmart. You just clip it on, run your leader. This one is about 5 feet. I do it about the length of my pole, as long as I can clip it. I have a 6'6" rods, all of them. Medium light. Seems to be perfect for trout. This one is actually a super light trout series. My favorite rod I own. It's very good. So, same thing. You just thread your night crawler. I like to use the worm threader. Get it up as far up the line as you can. Cover up everything, maybe go up to there if you can with the large night crawlers. And this one, no air, nothing. Make sure it sinks, throw it out there, wait for your bobber to disappear. It's a lot of fun. You might want to wait a minute because there's a lot of worm. Make sure it's hooked, because sometimes they'll hit it but it won't hook. So just keep that in mind. Okay, and then the last one, it works. I just don't like using power bait, the dough, very much. Number one, it comes off the hook. Sometimes it will come off pretty easy, and if you don't have bait, you're not fishing. But some days it works very well. A lot of lakes like Amador, they use power bait. A lot of mountain lakes use it. I just don't like it very much. But I'll show you how to set that one up as well. And it's going to be the same thing. You have a 1/2 ounce egg sinker, your barrel swivel, 2 to 4 to 5 foot leader, and your treble hook. Some people use bait hooks. I just always use the treble hook. And you gotta maybe get a few sizes. Make sure when you put the dough on that it floats. Very important. If you're sitting on the ground, you're not going to catch anything good. Maybe nothing at all. And that's it. Those are my favorite setups. If I'm not trolling, these are what I'm doing. I'll start with the one, night crawler, floating off the bottom. The best rig. I love it. You can catch all sorts of fish, a lot of trout. Number 2 is the power eggs. Power eggs are very effective in the mountains and down here. And the mice tails are very good too. The last one is power bait. Power bait's good. A lot of people use it. I just don't like it very much. Okay, so those are the setups. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. Email me. I love helping. I want everyone to catch fish. I recommend to always check your bait every 15 minutes. If it's not working, throw it in another spot. Throw it in another spot. And keep track of where you're throwing it. Because if you get a hit in one spot, reel in that fish, throw it in the same exact spot, because they tend to hold in certain areas. And it happens time and time again. So keep that in mind. And good luck, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Good luck out there.